Okay, we've got a new segment that we're going to do called NBA Player Tweets, where we're going to read the best player tweets. Mentioned earlier, Gilbert Arenas was live tweeting a blind date that he was going on last night, and we're just going to read a few of those tweets. One of them, this dragon can eat. I'm glad you were at an all-you-can-eat. She went to the restroom. I think I'm busted, you guys. Her friend texted her. I don't think I'm going to get the goods tonight. I messed my chances up. She looked mad. Over there looking like a Thundercat. I really have an affinity for trash talking, and I think if you can trash talk a blind date, it's even better. If you can refer to someone as a Thundercat, it's one of the best lines you will ever read, especially from an athlete who, when athletes try to be funny, it's usually pretty awkward, like Shaq or even Ron Artest at times. They try to be funny and everyone just laughs because it's an athlete. But Gilbert Arenas is legitimately funny, referring to people as dragons and Thundercats that he's actually trying to get the goods from.
Yeah, I think that while those texts show a high degree misogyny, as Henry put it, I think the best part about it is that I just picture her being 3 feet away while he's writing that she's a Thundercat, like sitting across the table, just so, like, reading it, just so angry. My favorite tweet of the week was also from Gilbert, and it goes, whoever had the idea of talking basketball commercials needs to be fined. Not fired, fined. He's a big fan of this. I'm scared to keep my ball in the house. Afraid it's going to start talking about the 60-point game against the Lakers. Every time it comes on, I think about Castaway. Spalding! Is that you? Classic Gilbert.
Honorable mention went to Ron Artest, who actually had his own conversation with water. Not a thing of water, not someone carrying water, just the actual concept of water. Saying, hello, water, says Ron. Hi, Ron, says water in a deep voice. Please don't splash. Water cuts off Ron. You know I'm going to splash your ass. This is one of the few times where I've actually enjoyed Ron Artest trying to be funny on Twitter. When he had his whole argument with a Mark Cuban account that wasn't even there, it was just really awkward. And you know, sometimes he makes fun of his brother on Twitter, which is also really awkward because he just says things that he thinks are funny, but not really anybody else thinks funny. But having a conversation with Water was a big step up for him.
Okay, we have another audience question. Do you see a direct correlation between Wade's isolating and LeBron's shrinkage? I would say yes, with some caveats. It does seem that Wade is hogging the usage rate by design, possibly, and perhaps they favor his matchup. And that the question is LeBron underperforming just randomly because he has the ball less and it's a small sample size, or is he underperforming because he's underperforming? And I would go with the latter, because when he did have the ball, he couldn't do basic things like get past Jason Kidd, which was shocking. Just the very way he moved was altered. So I think that it could possibly have an effect, but at the same time, LeBron's not playing like LeBron when he has the ball.
Yep, I agree. I think that Wade isolating is going to take away some possessions from LeBron, but I think the major issue is that when Wade isolates, the Heat aren't doing anything on the backside, and I think that that's kind of the big issue. Is like Wade isolating is only going to hurt LeBron if LeBron isn't involved off the ball, and I can't tell if that was LeBron's issue or if that was a play calling issue, that they wanted that sort of static movement. That's hard to believe. So I think that the correlation is perhaps not direct in causation, but I think that as far as when something happens, when Wade isolates in that manner, it's going to make LeBron less active off the ball. That's what we've seen so far. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to close on our weekly game based on Zach Harper's DDL memes. It's called Dagger Smash Noted, or Noted Dagger Smash, or whichever way you want to go with it. My smash this week is that I would like timeouts banned with under a minute to go. I think that the stats are quite alarming on the inefficiency of last-second plays and last-minute plays when they have these timeouts where they can really load up and prepare. So I would like it to be a little more frenetic, and I would like fewer breaks when the action is so intense right at the end, and just live and let live, c'est la vie, no timeouts in the last minute. So that would be my my contribution.
Well, Dagger usually goes for about 3-pointers, but so this is a little bit of an anti-Dagger, but it is an end-of-game scenario, and that is, can the Heat find the way to get the ball in the paint late in the fourth quarter? That's been their biggest hurdle in all these issues, is that they're either not being able to pass or dribble the ball because of their stagnant movement and the fact that they're settling. So my Dagger is get in the paint. You can either kick out or finish from there.
My note is a little bit of a admitting I was wrong. Tyson Chandler, before this year, I thought was just a completely overrated, terrible basketball player. I know he was injured quite a bit the last 2 years, but I just didn't think he was much of a shot blocker. He was a good rebounder. He was nothing on offense unless Chris Paul was throwing him lobs at the basket. This year, I don't know if it was the Team USA stuff. I don't know if he just worked harder this summer, but he was so good, not just in the way he played defense, but in the way he orchestrates the Dallas defense. And you could see how important he's been in the 2 wins for Dallas. Just how active he is hedging the screens, how he cuts off pick and roll. He's helping on the complete other side of where his man is on the floor, just to cut off driving lanes. And that's a big part of the reason why LeBron has been so passive, is because he doesn't have a driving lane. Tyson Chandler usually takes it away. And I just think that the way Tyson Chandler has played in the playoffs this season, and especially in the finals, I am happy to admit, as Mike noted, that he is an actual good basketball player in the NBA. Mike Bibby still sucks, though.
All right, that is the show. We got it almost exactly an hour. Working out the tech kinks. Thank you, Kevin Arnovitz. Thank you, John Krolik. Thank you, Henry Abbott's brazenly open-sleeved arms showing off the guns. Good luck with the game. Don't let Rob Mahoney dunk on you. See you guys later.